All right. I'm resetting the timer. I'm giving Sebastian a few seconds to catch his breath.
We good?
You good?
Let's do it.
You're on the clock.
Okay, so Sebastian, I'm working at Arias as QA lead manager, whatever you want to call me. And today I'm going to share a story of how we tested the Passkey implementation for our login. And after that, you're going to get disappointed, right? I'm not going to tell you something groundbreaking, just a real story. So back in January 2025, going into, or continue with our trend to go in passwordless, we get the requirement to implement Passkeys, right? And we were there in the quarterly planning thinking, what the heck is a passkey, right? I mean, I have used a passkey. How do I test this, right? And for those that don't know what a passkey is, it's basically just a cryptographic pair between a public and a public key where the servers interact and you can log into a system, authenticate yourself with your face or your fingerprints. So none of us in Arias knew how to even develop this, not speak to test this. So the good thing is that we collaborate with a lot of good people at Google, Microsoft, so we reach out to them, the teams that implemented that thing in their companies, and we got a good insight. We get like good information how we do it, but still we didn't know how to do it. And one of the most scariest thing that we got is that we have to test the cross-device authentication, which is that you can log into your Mac, Windows, Linux, with your iPhone or Android. And you get a plethora of devices, right, that you need to test. So it was clear that we needed some kind of matrix or device farm. I opened a ticket to our platform engineer team. This was like just weeks after we get that, right? And we have the deploy in seven weeks. To make it short, bureaucracy, 1 week before going live, we didn't have anything. So we were like, okay, reach out to every colleague at Arias, in Latin America, in Europe, China, Africa. Hey, these are the tests that we need to test. What device do you have? Do you have Windows? Do you have Mac? So we started collaborating and testing. We found a few breaking issues. We fixed them. And we were able to go live relatively good without any issue. And when we went to see how the metrics were, like we deployed to production, but we went global. We released in a few markets that we have low traffic and we can control. And when we look at the metrics, we saw 90% of the people trying to log in fail. And we're like, what the hell is going on? We look into the data, we saw a huge spike of users, and we were like, oh no, another bot attack. Mind you, my team managed the login, and we get a lot. Like, probably at this moment, we are getting an attack. So, long story short, was another team doing automation, testing sanity in production, and they were not expecting this new screen asking you to create a passkey. So we fixed that up. We sort of cleaned the metrics, and we got that 47% of our users create a passkey, right? That's an adoption of almost half. And the success rate of logging with password was around 17%, meaning out of 10 people, 3 failed to log in, versus passkey is 99%. So it's a huge impact. So the main takeaways here are be pragmatic. Like, you can have the best strategy in the world, but bureaucracy and other things are going to fail you. Like, maybe you want to shift to the left testing or whatever you want to implement. You have to do it. You have to do it on your own, and then you can improve. Right now we have automation and other stuff. Collaborate with your team, and now more than ever with LLMs and this communication is so important. Communicate with everyone, talk, and communication is 2 ways. And lastly, I will say, trust in your gut feelings. Any one of you, even if you have 1 year experience, already have experience, just trust your gut. And if you don't know, reach out to colleagues, reach out to the community. Someone's going to help you. Thank you.
Wonderful. 1 minute for questions. Raise your hand. Going once. There it is.
Automation tests. How do you resolve the automation?
The automation,
tests of the
yeah,
Passkeys?
we are working with Playwright. They have a authentication simulation. But in the moment, we have a few. This is the good thing about Passkeys, that it has to match the exact domain. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So if someone wants to phish you, like, do phishing, and in the URL is not that one, the passkey doesn't work. But so we're trying to reach that.
All right, Rodrigo to the stage. And actually, if we could get Nikita hovering in the wings. So when I ask the